My name's Howard Greenwood from Love Work Life. I'm working from home today, however I've just had a long call with a client and I thought I'd sort of share some of the contents of that call. This type of content has been kicking around LinkedIn just recently and I thought it was a good opportunity to sort of do a little vlog on that for you. The client rang me up and he wanted to talk about offering their senior consultants a little bit more freedom of work and working time from there. I've always been a manager, I've always been an advocate of being extremely loyal to my staff, and that means sometimes, if they're away at the doctors, the dentist, taking the car in, just basically giving the opportunity to do that without taking it away from their holiday entitlement and things like that. In fact, the last company I took it a step further. This is what I did at my last company. I offered my consultants 0 working hours, not the Mike Ashley time, the normal time. It means that they could come to work when they wanted, they could finish when they wanted without the stigma of people staring at them and saying, why are you leaving, what are you doing, why are you late, type scenario. As long as I knew what was going on, they were fine. I offered them unlimited holidays, which meant that they could take holidays when they want without, again, the stigma of people staring at them and what's going on with that. I found a number of things occurred. Let's look at the working hours first of all. By offering freedom to my consultants, they had to pass a probationary period. Once they passed that probationary period, then they were given this unlimited opportunity. What I found was 3 types of things people occurred. People came in early and stayed late. Some people came in early, left a little bit early, and some people came in later and left a bit later. What I found was that the work productivity actually increased. Well, why was that? I offered them the opportunity to work from home. So they could ring up and say, a certain number of days a week you could work from home. I gave them systems they could log in from home, which means they had the capability to do their work where they wanted to do. If they were away on holiday, they could do work if they so chose to do. It meant that they felt that I was trusting them to actually take a decision, a mature decision, and work away from home. Away from work by working at home. It also meant that my attraction policy suddenly had increased. The retention and attraction of staff is really important. So the millennials, the Gen Z, were very interested in this opportunity to feel that they were in charge of their working hours. The productivity increased because they felt trusted. They felt that they weren't having the big brother looking over their shoulder. However, the rules around that meant that they knew where they stood and they knew where the boundaries were and where that would be taken away from them if they weren't hitting those boundaries. I found the same thing happened with holidays. People were more inclined to take holidays as they chose, a day off here, a day off there. Therefore, they were more refreshed constantly through the year. I didn't have that usual end of year rush trying to take holidays that they hadn't taken because they knew their holiday entitlement wouldn't roll over. I never had that. What I generally found was that if you took the average holidays from, say, 25 days a year, people actually took less holidays because they felt less inclined to take holidays because they only had a certain limited number to take. So they took less holidays. But what they found was that because they had that opportunity to say, I'm not going to come in today, I'm taking today off, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that, it worked. Again, I had stringent rules around those holidays, and what I found was that people generally liked that freedom, they liked that opportunity. It was a great plus when you start looking at giving consultants a little bit of a perk, a little bit of a package that would help to entice them into your business or stay within their business, a great retention. Can you imagine saying, I want to leave your business to go somewhere that's going to be a 9 to 5 and they're going to give me 25 days holidays. Here, you've got free reign on what the hours that you work and you've got unlimited holidays. So it was great for that type of thing. So, if you want to know more about how I did that and what sort of rules and regulations that I put in place to make that work and the benefits that it had to my business, feel free to DM me. But what I'm saying is that really, in this modern age, as we start to move further and further away from the old traditional working styles, freedom of working hours and freedom of holidays will become a real critical point when we talk about attraction and retention of staff. I'm Howard Greenwood from Love Work Life. So if you want to know more on this, feel free to DM me. Thank you very much.